Always in the hood like a belt. Better come right, you get hit with this left. Ask the T what he doing with that powder. He was standing at the counter like a motherfucking rep. Got a pad and 3 bitches in the kitchen. Them niggas read dicks like a motherfucking chef. They don't know how I shoot from a distance. Got 20/20 vision, I ain't talking no stuff. And I got some shit took from the piggies, but nigga no biggie. Let you see what I kept. And yeah, his flow hot make you melt. Shoot that nigga in depth. Got away, he ran off like he shook. I done did all this shit with no help.
Cause ain't no way in the world this nigga should be getting away with the shit that he getting away with. I blame you niggas for this. Actually, I can't say I blame you niggas. I just blame niggas, period, for this. Niggas be needing to win so bad sometimes that they'll let anybody have a win. We can't just be giving out this bullshit. We can't just be giving out the ability to speak to the masses, to everybody. That shit ain't for fucking everybody. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody should be allowed to have their voices heard in the same way as everybody else. Some of these motherfuckers don't got proper shit to say, goddammit. And the last thing y'all finna do is compare a pimp to Kevin Samuels. I can tell you that right now. The last thing you could do is compare a pimp to Kevin Samuels. I can tell you that right the fuck now. First starters, I'ma just say this for my fellas that's watching. Niggas, guys, fellas, men, bros, my dudes. Fuck what that nigga Kevin Samuels say. I don't care if the bitch a 10, a 15, a 25, or a 90. I don't give a fuck if the bitch is a dime piece, a quarter piece, a dollar piece, $100 piece. That don't mean the bitch run shit. Period. Let's start and stop right there. That's how this conversation is finna start and this conversation is finna stop. Period. I don't want a motherfucker to ever feel just because a bitch is fucking bad that she gets more privileges than some of these other bitches do. Y'all got me fucked up. And the fact that y'all are letting this nigga perpetuate this bullshit, he got y'all fucked up. So you telling me that, okay, yeah, he could talk all that crazy shit to ugly bitches, where the fine hoes at? What a fine hoe is where you talking that gangster shit to. That's the shit that I don't like. Because it don't bother me whether the bitch is Beyonce or whether the bitch is Respucia, goddammit. She gonna get this motherfucking ism the same goddamn way that the other bitch got it. You gonna get this motherfucking ism, goddammit, because it ain't about you, bitch. It's about me. And that's what this nigga fucking up at. First off, that nigga gated a hoe. You never asked a grown man his penis size on a fucking TV show, YouTube, no matter what it is, no matter what point you trying to put across, no matter what. I don't give a fuck what you got going down there, nigga. That shit ain't for me. It don't got nothing to do with me. That's some gay shit. That is some gay shit. Okay, and I need people to get on this bitch and defend that gay ass shit. If anybody can defend him asking another grown man on Facebook Live or YouTube, or wherever the fuck y'all watch this nigga stupid ass show, wherever he asked a grown ass man what his dick size was, there's a part of a fucking conversation, he lost me with that shit. He lost me with that shit. Because at what fucking point does that even matter? When the fuck did bitches start giving a fuck what size a nigga was? They don't give a damn about that shit. They be burying bullshit constantly. And just complain and shit. When the fuck bitches started giving a fuck about that shit? Nigga, get your money up. Get your bread right. And it don't matter what the bitch feel or give a fuck about. Goddammit. Motherfuckers in this bitch worried about what the bitch is doing and how you feeling and shit like that. Nigga, is you player? Nigga, do you got it? Nigga, I got it. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say about what I need tangibly. Goddammit, these bitches love the ism. I am me. Motherfucker. Ain't no I gotta be this and be that for the bitches. No, I don't gotta be a goddamn thing for the bitches but a pimp, goddammit. And what the fuck they gonna do? Fall in line? That's what I teach to these niggas. Motherfucking self-confidence. Motherfucking principle. Motherfucking morals within yourself. And having motherfucking standards. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell a motherfucker that just because the bitch is attractive, don't mean that the bitch is the bitch for you. And just because the bitch is attractive, don't mean the bitch gonna go the right way. So if the bitch don't go the right motherfucking way, then it don't matter if she fine or not. It don't matter what the fuck the bitch do for me. I don't give a fuck if she attractive. All of my bitches attractive. What the fuck does the bitch do for me? This nigga always quick to tell a motherfucker what he do and don't got, and it's always tangible shit. I was macking hoes before I had a dime. It's not about that. But the first thing he gonna do is give you the tangible shit. Do you got money? Do you got nice clothes? What's your size? That's stupid. That's tangible motherfucking, you know what I mean? That's materialistic ass motherfucking superficial ass shit. That's the word I wanted to use. That's that superficial ass shit. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes a bitch don't even need the superficial shit. Do you know the bitch? Or are you just trying to put generalizations on every single bitch that you fuck with? That's why you niggas don't got hoes right now. You niggas don't got no bitches because y'all think every single bitch that you fuck with, you can fuck with the same. All you need is the exact same shit for every single bitch and you can get every single bitch that you want. That is incorrect. These bitches is different. Sometimes you gotta learn a bitch. Then you gotta earn a bitch. That's the first thing you're gonna do. You're gonna learn a bitch, then you earn a bitch, then I make the bitch earn. Niggas is females. Like, women do that shit. That is exactly the shit that I agree with. Niggas is females. Like, who the fuck? I don't get that. Are you kidding me? Is that what the fuck y'all worried about? This motherfucking sus-ass nigga with fanny packs and shit? Hand all up in the air, doing soft-ass motherfucking shit. And this the shit y'all fuck with? And this is who, for sure, this is why I know niggas hate women. Because only niggas that don't get bitches support Kevin Samuels. I know for a fact. Only niggas that's not getting hoes is fucking with that Kevin Samuels shit. Because niggas that get hoes know goddamn well that you don't need all of that shit to fuck with these bitches. You don't need all of that shit that he be talking about. That's extra. That shit extra. Does she fuck with you as a person, first off? Are you somebody to be fucked with? Are you fuck wittable? Because if you fuck wittable, then the bitch is gonna fuck with you. That's just simple. All that extra, you gotta be some super nigga to get a super bitch shit. That ain't true. That ain't true. Like, let's be 1,000 about it. How many of us ugly niggas out here got a bad bitch? How many of us ugly niggas out here got a bad bitch? Did all of us get that bad bitch just because we got millions of dollars? No. No. Not all of us got fucking six-pack abs, is fucking 6'5", and is making fucking $700,000, but I still got bad bitches. You still got bad bitches. This nigga don't teach nothing about the gift of gab. This nigga don't teach nothing about game. He don't teach none of that. He teach if the bitch bad, she get whatever she want. If the bitch not bad, she don't get nothing. If the nigga's attractive, he can get whatever he want and do whatever he want. And if the nigga's not attractive or financially stable, he gets nothing. That don't make no sense. That ain't teaching self-worth. That ain't teaching self-confidence. That ain't teaching growth. This nigga's on this bitch perpetuating everything women hate about dudes nowadays. Everything women hate about niggas nowadays is Kevin Samuels. And this is the shit that bothers me. He's an overconfident, yet underaccomplished nigga who feels like he knows everything. He's metrosexual, yet want to be extra motherfucking masculine. The 5 pillars of what women dislike about niggas in this generation, this nigga embodies. I don't think Kevin was ever me. I don't think Kevin was ever macking bitches, ever. I don't think this nigga ever really had hoes like that. First off, this nigga done been in 3 failed marriages. This nigga be loving bitches. He's not the same as your boy. Okay, let's not even compare. He probably was married at 26. You see what I'm saying? Probably loved up and shit. And he ain't believe none of the shit he was saying. This nigga wasn't preaching that shit from the jump. If he was preaching that shit from the jump, this nigga would have been got exposed on some stupid shit. This nigga knew with that bullshit. A bitch want a nigga that ain't gon' fold regardless of the situation. Once she see that she can honor, respect, even submit that she is character, personality, nothing to do with money. I agree. What bitches Kevin got? Thank you! Just watch this nigga tell a nigga not to vent to his bitch. I already did a live where I said I don't vent to bitches. But to your woman, yes, you got to. You don't have no choice. Nigga said, man, these bitches broke. Hell yeah, these hoes broke. Well, I can't tell. I don't deal in broke bitches. Like I don't even understand that concept. A bitch that don't got no money is a lost product. That's like a diamond that's not worth anything. How the fuck are you a whole diamond out the ground but you ain't worth shit? That's what I see when I see a woman that don't got no money. Because, bitch, you got all of the opportunity, space in the world to go make some goddamn money, bitch. It's easy than a motherfucker for women to go make money out here in the streets. Go make that shit. If you don't got no money, bitch, I don't even understand what's wrong with you, bitch. Are you defective? Nowadays, these simp-ass niggas you don't even gotta fuck. You can't shoot a nigga a few text messages and get your rent paid, bitch. You better make it happen. You better make it fucking happen. That's why I don't trust that Kevin Samuel shit. Because just because the bitch ugly, niggas don't be giving a fuck. Niggas ain't give a fuck that bitch has been ugly since the beginning of time. Can you wait. Peyton Wallace, can you explain? How come this girl I know can go to Florida, but every time we go out to eat, she need to be spotted or gas money because we too far? Oh, she doesn't need the money. She wants it from you. At what point did you think she needed this money? She don't need this money. She expecting you to pay for that shit. Talking about need. What do you mean need, nigga? Don't let these hoes lie to you and say they don't got money. They got money, nigga. She just want you to pay for that shit. Period. I don't know where you thought this bitch was broke. Nigga, what? Miami ain't cheap, nigga. You paying for that shit. The fuck, nigga? You better cut that hoe off immediately. The next date she paying for, you cutting the bitch off. Period. Period. The next date, if this hoe, I'm about to say you better not, goddammit. The next date this bitch paying for her, that hoe getting cut off. What the fuck? She don't like you? She don't think you cute? Goddammit, bitches think the fuck that I'm cute. So what that mean, bitch? How cute do you think I am? Am my food cute, bitch? Am my weed cute, bitch? I'm sober. Am my food cute, bitch? I'm hungry. You got me fucked up. Bitch ain't gonna compliment me and then not motherfucking prove the compliment. Goddamn it! What the fuck? Hey, look, we not doing this Kevin Samuel shit in this bitch, okay? You don't just pay for no bitch's life just cause, nigga. If you want to, that's different. We ain't paying for shit just cause a bitch is attractive. I don't know where this shit came from. I don't know. You loving some woman and you appreciating her and you feeling comfortable sponsoring her whole life on your own motherfucking choice is your thing. That's you, and I have no problem with that, but I only dislike it if you feel like it's an obligation, not a choice. Speak on the situation with Steve Harvey's about niggas having best friends as female. Nigga, I'm a married man. I don't got no hoes, literally zero. I know you hate marriage and shit. It's fun. Why do I hate marriage? I hate marriage because it feels like an obligation. If I want to do it, I'ma do it. But I don't feel like I gotta get married just because I'm a man and men and women do that shit. What if I want to do something else? I'm not saying that's what I want to do. I ain't make that decision yet. But what the fuck? What if I want to decide to not get married? I'm just saying that's just not how I'm rocking. And Steve Harvey he cheats on his wives. So of course he would say something like he can't have female friends while being married because most of his marriages ended with him fucking his female friends. So yeah, he gonna say that. He gonna say that. Of course, Steve Harvey is gonna say he can't have no female friends. That, of course. I only know one pussy, and I'm 21. God damn, that's love right there. Cause I'm just an explorer. So thank God that I've lived life. You see what I'm saying? Because if I was in your position, I would be remiss to not want to explore. But I understand what love is. That's a strong ass feeling. And if you're feeling it with her and you have been for the last 7 years, then nigga, I wouldn't change what the fuck I'm doing. God damn it. Look, the box ain't really that different. I can explain to you something right now. If we're just talking about the box specifically, it's not too much of a change that you're getting. The only really thing that's the difference is you experiencing how the bitch reacts to you. That's the part that releases the endorphins in your mind and your body. The experience that you getting from the bitch a lot of the time. So if you just worried about you and some new pussy, yeah, don't worry about it, nigga. Be married. That shit's fine. I'm 23 and married, but we got 2 kids, though. I had one at 15 and one at 18. Goddamn, some of my partners been together with, hey, man, high school sweetheart shit is fire. I thought that was going to be me. I thought I was going to be the nigga that was going to meet my woman in high school and settle down and be together. That shit crazy. How'd it end up being you niggas? I come to cook meals every day. She don't allow you to clean. God damn. Yeah, that shit do sound like a slap, but like at the same time, there's pros and cons to everything. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and say, because that shit sounds amazing. Niggas that are in good marriages make marriage look like the right answer. Niggas that look like me make doing craziness look like the right answer. You see what I'm saying? Niggas that look like Future make doing craziness look like the right answer. Whereas niggas that look like Russell Wilson make marriage look like marriage is the right answer. So that's surely pros and cons. You see what I'm saying? So that's surely pros and cons. I'm still into some of the ratchet shit. So if I'm going to be with somebody, I don't need her to be at the house cooking and cleaning. I need her to be ready to go out. I need her to be ready to do shows and shit with me. You see what I'm saying? A lot of traveling. I can't have a bitch that's ready to sit down and be at the house all day. I can't do that because I'm moving and grooving. That's my life. Whereas you a nigga, you go to work, your job is great. You making good ass, fire ass money. You see what I'm saying? You eating, your wife eating. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about eating just food. I'm talking about eating good, like in the sense of life. Y'all eating. Y'all have it established together. Y'all are like a well-oiled machine. You see what I'm saying? She always tell me I'm not allowed to talk back. That's funny. You say she African? Oh yeah, them Africans be settling down. Them Africans be settling down. I can't even lie to you. Every African woman I done dated has been amazing. Every African woman I have dated has been amazing. All of them. I have never dated a terrible African woman. Like, never in my life. They're all perfect. I love it. I love it. But that's just me. But at the same time, I can't date no African chick now. Ain't no African woman finna deal with no pimp talk. Are you crazy? The fuck? Ain't no African woman finna do that. See, I be liking to just go sometimes just me. You see what I'm saying? Speaking of marriages, you know who ain't married? This nigga Kevin Samuels, and he talking about how to keep a marriage. How the fuck you gonna tell me how to keep a marriage? You ain't married, nigga. You done failed at 3 marriages. Niggas calling Kim Kardashian a hoe for failing at 3 marriages. Nigga, you failed at 3 marriages, nigga? Do you do outside your race? Yes. Yes, I do. Well, okay, I'm not going to say yes, I do. Yes, I did. Did, surely. I've dated African American, African, I've dated white, just regular Caucasian, I've dated German, I've dated Spanish from Spain, like Spaniard, Mexican, Romanian, Czechoslovakian, 2 Chinese girls, and a Japanese girl. And 1 chick from El Salvador. So I've dated completely outside my race. But also, I've been outside of the country. So I've dated women while not being in America. So that, of course, I've dated women outside of America. Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't just date all black women. Ain't a whole lot of black women in Germany just there. You see what I'm saying? Okay, when it comes down to it, personally, and this is just me personally. I can't see myself being with another woman that isn't black. There's certain things that a black woman knows that I know that we've experienced together. I'm not talking about military women, though. I wasn't dating chicks in the military. I'm in Germany. I'm gonna date a German. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna date a German. We went to France. France is only a few hours away from Germany. I gotta date a French bitch. But like preference-wise, I can't see myself being with any race long term other than a black woman. It's just like if I make a reference to Friday, I need to know she knows what that is. If I make a reference to like the Boondocks or to the Rodney King trial or to O.J. Simpson, I need to know she at least is familiar with what it is. And I've dated outside of my race where it was that as well. And those have been the ones that have lasted longer. But the further she is away from the culture, the harder it is for me to be with her long term. Because I'm ghetto as fuck. I'm ratchet than a bitch. You see what I'm saying? I know I talk with a very proper vernacular. I know that college degree, military and whatnot. But I'm extra ratchet than a bitch. Anybody that knows me truly knows I'm ratchet as fuck, ghetto as fuck. You see what I'm saying? I grew up super hood than a bitch, so I'm really used to that ghetto shit. You see what I'm saying? So with that, I'm not saying you gotta be that, but you gotta at least know that exists. Like, you can't think certain shit I can't let slide. You see what I'm saying? And that's where it affects me not dating a black woman. And I wouldn't even say a black, she has to be black culture. Like, let's say she's Hispanic, but she was raised around all black people, and it's not like no weird cultural appropriation. She trying to perpetuate something type of shit. I can definitely date maybe a Hispanic woman or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I could date a Cardi B. You see what I'm saying? I could date a Cardi B, but Cardi B's a little bit too ratchet, but you know what I mean? I could date a Cardi B in the sense of she's not black, but she's black. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I could date like that, but it gotta be something. Now when I was in the military, I didn't give a fuck. Niggas talk about a hoe phase. Y'all ain't never been in the army. Y'all think y'all fucking hoes. Y'all not fucking hoes. I can tell y'all that right now. That's why I could talk as much shit as I want to. Cause when you done been deployed overseas, y'all don't know nothing about fucking hoes. Okay? Y'all don't know nothing about getting some pussy just for wearing an outfit. Y'all don't know nothing about getting some pussy because your backpack got your name on it. You don't know nothing about that. So with that, you see what I'm saying? Yes, I was Army National Guard. If you had any knowledge of the military, Quentin, you would know that even the reserves and National Guard have to be active for a certain period of time before they can go to the Guard. Which, again, you would know if you ever did anything in the military. I would advise you to, keep spitting them fire-ass bars you got. That's what you do. You keep rapping good. Knowledge of the military is not your strong suit. I'm not bringing my family around no white people. I have white people in my family, so I can't necessarily trip on that. You know what I mean? There is white people in my family, but they from New Orleans, so it's a little different. Like, the white people I'm used to and then the white people I met when I moved out of New Orleans is two different kind of people. I didn't know, I thought that the white people, I thought that all white people in New Orleans was, real white people. You see what I'm saying? Then when I moved to Texas after Katrina, I learned that, the white people on TV, that's how white people really are. I didn't know that. I'm used to white people being black. I don't know if y'all have ever been to New Orleans. It's not really a whole lot of other races. Well, it is now after Katrina and shit, but it wasn't really a whole lot of races. When I was growing up in New Orleans, it was just black and white people. And they sounded the same, acted the same. You see what I'm saying? And talked the same. So it's and they had the same mannerisms. So you'll go to a person in New Orleans that's white and they'll sound just like the niggas. And not even on no cultural appropriation type shit. They all just got the accent. They all Creole. And they all so used to, you see what I'm saying? Racism wasn't really a thing for me till I moved to Texas. I didn't know racism was real till I moved to Texas. Because when I moved to Texas, before I came to Dallas, I was living in Longview. And in Longview, I didn't even know, racism was real. They was looking at me my dad couldn't find a job because of how his voice sounded. They gave me an extra English class because they wanted to get rid of my accent because they didn't understand how me and my little brother sounded. And I didn't realize, I didn't know it was a bad thing until I got older. I was hold up. You couldn't understand me? Yeah, racism, you don't learn about the racism in New Orleans until you get older. Because it's not really within the culture, it's more within the laws. I don't know who Kevin Samuels is. I don't. Okay. Yes, we smoke swishers still. For all of you heathens, hold on. Let me go grab this. We smoke backwoods too. But we smoke swishers around these parts. We smoke backwoods too. But we never, ever leaving the swishers. We never getting rid of the swishers. Ever. I hate when niggas do that. I don't give a fuck how much weed you can put in the backwood. I put a whole gram in my motherfucking swisher and I smoke it. And it ain't hard to fit a gram in a swisher. Because I already Googled it. I was supposed to go down Bourbon Street before they get to the... Hold on. Okay, yeah, okay. So let me explain this to y'all for people that do go to New Orleans. There is a side of Bourbon. There's actually a barricade. It's not supposed to be there. They say it's for construction, but nothing's getting fixed. There's a barricade. And when you go to the other side of that barricade, New Orleans go from New Orleans to San Francisco. That's all I'm going to say. So make sure when you walking down Bourbon Street, if you see a random barricade in the middle of the motherfucking street, And then on the other side of that bitch, it's even more colorful than New Orleans already is. Just don't go past the barricade. Just don't go over there. Just don't go over there. Alright? Just don't even go over there. Because then they gonna assume shit that they ain't supposed to assume just because you, nigga, what you walking past a whole barricade for, nigga? You that curious, nigga? You that motherfucking curious? You gotta go around the whole bitch? Cause you gotta go around that bitch. You can't just walk through it. You gotta go around that bitch to get to the other side. And if you just on that other side, whatever happens, well, you could go past the barricade. You a female. You see what I'm saying? And if also, I got LGBTQ partners. So if that's your prerogative, you see what I'm saying? You got 2 Bourbon Streets. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you LGBTQ, you got 2 Bourbon Streets. You don't just got one. You got 2. But if you a straight man and you got the curiosity to go around the barricade, you ain't see nobody else go around, then you want to be over there. That's where you want to be at. Put it like this. We let them make the bounce music over on that side of the barricade, then bring it back over on this side of the barricade. If you hear a bounce song you ain't never heard in your life before and it's a little bit too good to be true, it's on the wrong side of the barricade. Wait till it come on this side. They make the real bounce music on that side of the barricade. Then bring it back to us on this side of the barricade. That's why we need them. And that's why I love my LGBTQ partners. I love my LGBTQ homegirls. I just can't go on that side of the barricade. I don't love y'all that much. I'm a supporter. You see what I'm saying? I'm a part. I'm a member of the fight. Right? Support LGBTQ rights, right? I ain't going on that side of the barricade. I ain't going. That barricade been there for like 30 years. My dad made jokes about that barricade. My big brother made jokes about that barricade. Before I was even old enough to go on Bourbon Street, I knew about the barricade. And I advise everybody to go to New Orleans. But one thing, and it's not just like a regular barricade. Like, you know how like when like there's like an accident and they put like them yellow things? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like them yellow like little rectangle looking things. Like it's like 3 of them hoes. And you gotta go, you can't walk over them. You gotta like go around them bitches almost like on the side of the street. So you really gotta be wanting to go over on that side of the barricade to get on that side of the barricade. You gotta really want to go over there. So you cannot miss it. Like, you can't. Because every time you see a nigga walk on that side of the barricade, they're gonna look left and look right first. You gonna know. That's the Kevin Samuels side of the barricade. Kevin Samuels look like every motherfucking sissy Noby nigga I done ever seen in my motherfucking life. Kevin Samuels look like he make the most fire bounce music that you'd ever hear in your motherfucking life. Like, that shit throwing me off. Like, this nigga look fun. Like, you know, y'all know what I mean. This nigga look like a straight fun boy. Like, have y'all seen this nigga? Motherfucking tight ass fucking pants and turtlenecks. This fun boy ass nigga, bro. I can't stand it. Perpetuating this bullshit. That's that Kevin Samuels side of the barricade. We don't get on the Kevin Samuels side of the barricade. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to New Orleans for Halloween. They told me watch out for certain streets, clubs. Them niggas be, yeah, they be out there. They be out there. And in New Orleans, dudes shoot at other dudes like bitches. I mean, like, dudes shoot at bitches. Like, they don't give a fuck. They will straight try to whistle your ass down, have you wanting to pull your pistol out. Like, yeah, that shit will piss you off. Like, they will straight harass your ass. I don't understand how there's straight men saying he's straight. Why? Because he's married? How many gay niggas we know that's married? Y'all say Tyler Perry gay all the time. Kevin Samuels don't need a motherfucking costume to do fucking female shit. There are certain niggas you see flooding they pants with a laptop bag and some tight motherfucking slacks, and you like, they just trying to dress fancy. It's some niggas you see in that shit, and the way they be wearing that shit, like the way they be leaning back when they walk, the way that they hands are gestured when they talk, you already know what's popping with that. Okay? If y'all seen me in a motherfucking turtleneck with some flooding ass pants and some shoes with no motherfucking socks on, you best believe I'ma have at least 5 bitches next to me to make sure you motherfuckers don't think some stupid shit. Cause what the hell? You gotta already be like a fashion model type of nigga already for motherfuckers to let you slide with that shit. Like, motherfuckers gotta know you. You already done lost asking niggas they what's the name size and shit. I don't even like saying it no more. You just want a nigga what's the name size. That shit gay. That shit gay. Stop. Don't ever compare him to a pimp. Never compare him to. Kevin Samuels feminine as fuck, but he be right though sometimes. But Tyler Perry gay makes the black man the villain or wear dresses. Well, right now Kevin Samuels is making the black man the villain too. And I hate when people say Kevin Samuels be right sometimes. You want me to teach y'all something? You want me to tell you something y'all grandfathers probably taught y'all? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Y'all kids be right sometimes. Y'all gonna let them give y'all life advice? The signs that homeless people put up be right sometimes. Y'all gonna let them motherfuckers tell y'all about your motherfucking life? You don't gotta fact check a nigga when you could hear his voice and you could tell it's cap. Niggas don't hear shit I say and assume it's cap unless I'm purposely joking. He only write on you can't be broke and want someone already put together. I take advice from strangers. I practice psychology. Yeah. Well, I agree with that. I agree with that aspect. But yeah, like I said, a broke clock is right twice a day. I'm not saying that he don't got some points. But put it like this. If a lawyer gets caught doing something criminal, no matter how many actual good cases and bad people that they got locked up, all of his cases get thrown out and everybody gets released. That's my issue. So, if he is proven to not be the nigga that he keeps perpetuating, then all of his advice is hard to take seriously and correctly. That's just all I'm saying. All of his advice has to be taken with a grain of salt if even one of his actual real life points is proven he's not living like that. That's just facts. That's why I gotta be honest. I can't just tell y'all about the pimp shit. I gotta tell y'all about the times when I was on some simp shit, when I was on some lame shit, when I was on some bullshit. Because if I made it come off like I was just on some pimp shit, that everybody that knew me throughout my entire life would be like, nigga, well, what about this moment and this moment and this moment? I gotta talk about the growth. He never talks about the growth. He act like he just been and just know. And he don't know shit. If he knew things, he kept one of them wives. How you can't keep a wife, nigga? She married you. You couldn't keep the bitch? Let me guess, you left. All 3 times you left? So if all 3 times they left, what can you teach us about keeping a woman? And if all 3 times you left, what can you teach us about finding the right woman? Because if you left 3 times, then that means that you failed at picking a bitch 3 times. And if they left, then you failed at keeping a bitch 3 times. So which one is it? Which one can't you do? Can't you? So can you not pick a bitch or can you not keep a bitch? Either way, you can't teach me shit. How you supposed to teach me and you can't keep a bitch? Or you can't even get you right one? I know what I want in a wife. Obviously, you don't know what you want in a life. In a wife. You don't know what the fuck you want in a wife. Or you don't know how the fuck to treat a wife. And if that's the case, either way, you ain't fucking with me. It's Younggodatm Pimp. Let the congregation say amen. It's Younggodatm Pimp. Let the congregation say amen. It's Younggodatm Pimp. I don't put no hoes on the strip. I use a smooth talker, a swift hand to break down a bitch. It's the respect that I get. Energy, effort, it's the time that is spent. My time is money. So they're going to reimburse every cent. If that don't make sense, please subscribe to Pimp Talk the Podcast on all streaming sites right now. That is Anchor, that is Apple Podcasts, that is Spotify, that is Google Podcasts, that is iHeartRadio, that is Breaker, that is YouTube. Also, please go listen to the regular mixtape right now out on all streaming sites, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you want to go to listen. We got songs with Fat Pimp. We got songs with Guru BZ. We got songs with Nichelle Elise, the motherfucking hottest female artist up and coming right now. That's the regular mixtape. This is Younggodatm Pimp. You are the best audience in the world. I love you guys. How are you guys doing? It is Younggodatm Pimp. Thank you for watching a new episode of Pimp Talk the Podcast. If you want to join Pimp Talk the Podcast family, subscribe to the YouTube link at the bottom right here. Hit the like button and turn your notifications on ASAP. Or if you prefer to listen to Pimp Talk the Podcast, follow us on any of our streaming sites: Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Anywhere that you listen to your podcast, you can find Pimp Talk the Podcast. Come join us today.